Well, everyone, welcome back for my third attempt. I did really good the last time. I forgot to unmute my mic. So, I'm going to leave the video up on my channel anyways. If you want to watch my first attempt with me going on and on about how to play the game, you can. So, let's get started. I am TheKevinX, and I am going to be playing one of my favorite games of all time for the NES. Well, going to be demonstrating how to play. This is a 2D scrolling shooter spaceship game with RPG elements to it. It's actually put together rather nicely. Surprisingly good and not very well known. Okay, let's continue on. Here is the main plot to the story. A long time ago, an ancient alien race sent a huge world hurling towards Earth, loaded with a cargo of mysterious life forms. You must battle your way deep within the alien world to destroy its vicious inhabitants. You are the guardian of Earth, and your saga will become the Guardian legend. I love this music. It's awesome. Truly awesome. Okay, let's get started. I hope y'all appreciate this because my last video took me an hour to upload. I won't be playing quite as blind as I was because up until that last playthrough, or well, to that last video, I'd only played this first section. Uh, and before that, it was been years. This boss is simply baiting the directions of the shots and dodging. I had such a hard time with this as a kid. It took me at least 30 plus times to get through this first boss fight. Hooray, right? Now you see some of the RPG elements. Here's the story. If someone is reading this, I must have failed. This star, Naju, was our home, but we were invaded by evil alien life forms. Everyone except me was killed. I'm going to try and activate the self-destruct device. If I fail, I would not. I would like you to do this task. So this cannot happen to any other race. The self-destruct mechanism is protected by a safety device, which is located in the underground corridors. Remove each seal and go deep inside Najuli. If you destroy all 10 safety devices, the self-destruct sequence will be activated. I do not have much time. I hope this message will not be read by anyone. That will mean I have failed. And there we go. The starting area is a central hub to quickly get you to the 4 areas of the game. Well, the 4 main areas. And if you noticed, the main character in this game is a chick. Some sort of cyber robot transforming chick. Pretty sweet, right? Let's see. This guy right here is a merchant in the game. I skipped this area beforehand because I forgot about it. And I don't have enough credit chips. The credit chips are what you see right here, this number. It's what you use to power your weapons in the game that you get. And it's what you use to buy stuff. This right here is your experience points. As this increases, you will level up and gain an extra life point for your bar. Right here is the attack power. The defensive power, you get upgrades to this similar as you would in a Zelda game. This is the weapon power and chips used for the weapons that I will acquire later on through here. This right here says how many shots I can make with my current weapons with the amount of chips I have currently. Let's continue on. And yeah, I don't have enough for that either. That's a good bit further on in the game to get up to 500. These enemies in this game, this is just pretty much a simple obstacle course. You memorize the pattern and wait for timing. And here is the first weapon you get in the game, if you chose the path out that I did. These enemies are simple unless you spawn at the intersecting point of where they come. These red dots, they fill up your HP and your chips, so they're very nice. There's my first weapon. I can select it right here. It's a powerful blast. It's also directional. I can also fire it in any direction I travel when I'm in ship form. These enemies right here, I'd say so far the easiest in the game to take care of because of their size and slow movement. These are a little more difficult, but the enemies in these first sections are easy compared to what you get further on. This game is particularly challenging later on. Right there, that is a chip upgrade item. I love those. Now I have 100 chips. Once you have 100 chips, your normal default weapon will increase in power. It will decrease if I use my special weapon to drop below that. It increases in power in increments of 50, so when I get to 150 and so on, it will increase. And I just leveled up, as you can see. My HP is now at 9. Right here, I'm going to skip this, as this is the first little mini-boss. This section will block off and trap you in until you defeat it. As you can see this right here, that is a keyed door. I have to defeat the area bosses in ship form to unlock keys. I currently do not have that one. It's another one of my favorite weapons in the game. It's sort of a lightsaber style weapon. Needle, close range, or melee, not needle. Force of habit, I called... When I was younger, I read melee as metal. Funny, right? Okay, let's continue on. As you can see the weapon power and the chips it uses for each shot. So with this weapon I have currently selected, I can get 100 shots out of 100 chips. This one, only 25, because its weapon power, or its chip usage is 4, but it's very strong for what it is. There's another key door. I'll be able to go in there until I complete further in the game. Right here is just back up to one of the central points that bring you right back to where you started off in the game. I don't remember what was in here, so let's find out. Aha. I set seal 6 very well. You'll need a special weapon to break it. This one right here. I currently do not have that weapon. Like I said, these enemies are simple enough. You just have to find the correct position and stand and shoot. These blue dots, they refill 10 chips, and that's all. Well, and a little bit of HP. They're useful, but not anything you would want to take a big risk for in the game. They're only, you only want to get those if they're safe to reach. And as you see, there was another key door. This was one of the more valuable ones in the game. Full HP increase and chip restore. This section of the game, it's sort of a random chance for these. It's because the first merchant in the game that you can actually buy stuff is in the next room up from here. There's also a weapon right here. Or, well, that's a shot speed upgrade, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, it was not a weapon, that was a upgrade for my default weapon. Which is always good. Increases the number of shots that can be fired at once. There's a creature in this room. There's a round creature in this room. It will give you items in exchange for power chips. And that is the merchant that I talked about earlier. I will sell this to you in exchange for power chips. See? There's also 2 more rooms where you sell some more stuff. I have to go get some chips and I'll come back for that. here's another one for 150. Have to remember that for later on when I next find my next chip and capacity increase. Great. As you can see, they're all blanked out now, so there's a random chance of it spawning as a room full of that. Chips. Also, if you enjoy my videos, please subscribe. I will be uploading more and a bunch of different games as I get time. I continue to try and beat this game and do a complete playthrough, an demonstration of how to. Oh, I feel ridiculous that I forgot to unmute my mic in that first video. Gosh, I'm not getting any item spawns. I believe this is a return back to the original place in the game. Yes, it is. This probably would have been a better path to choose from the very beginning, but then I would have missed that chip capacity upgrade, so that's why I choose the other one normally each time. Hopefully this will be a full restore. Oh, that's HP restore. And hopefully this room has respawned. Nope. Sorry for a little bit. I want to try and complete that first level, or the next section of the game like I did the previous video. I'll have to come back once I get more chips and get that item. I can skip it for now because it isn't crucial. Or wait, no. I actually got the good weapon for this boss. So let's continue on. This is the room. That guy's easy enough for first encounter. Now, if I believe correctly, I think this is the first section of the game. Yes, it is. Nope. Okay, it's not this section. I get the key for that. Soon. It's up higher. Yes, it's this way. Let's see if I can get through it in one attempt instead of two, like my last play. I have to shoot this door for it to open. Sometimes it takes a little while. There we go. Quick save. And let's continue on. weapon. These guys right here can be slightly annoying to hit when they're in this mode, but it's far better than letting them get on because they turn sideways and they can overwhelm you in number. Full weapon increase, that's very, very good. It's actually just what I needed to increase my attack power. I cannot remember what that one did. I think it was absolute full increase. I think the red ones restore 100 chips, I believe. The red balls, whatever it is, the item. I currently do not have enough capacity to be able to test, but perhaps in the next video. The hearts are just HP full increase items. Basic thing with scrolling shooters, you prioritize attack power and dodging. I don't like these little things because they shoot out homing missiles at you. So you have to watch out for them, and you cannot let them accidentally run into you at the bottom of the screen because you will take damage. I was forced to use my secondary weapon. Oops. Misclick. You gotta watch out. Nice. Yeah, I believe that's a full recovery item. So it's been quite a while since I've played this game. After this, it'll be a little bit more blind of a playthrough, and here we're coming upon the boss. I'm going to switch to a weapon I recommend for this boss fight, which is this one right here. It shoots a wide beam, which makes it easy to take out these homing missiles that it fires at you. Basic up and down, side to side boss fight for these. Just strike back and forth and shoot only when he's at the very top. And that's a full HP item, make sure I get it. Even though I took a little damage, I came out ahead. You want to take intelligent risk with types of games like this. And there we go. Victory. And I got the moon key, or crescent key, whichever you prefer. And I get a weapon. The next section of the game is up here, which I can now enter with the crescent key. I love the music in this game. It's purely awesome. If you like my playthrough, and you like the videos I do, please subscribe. I will be uploading more, and other games as well. I will try to maintain a professional look to my videos. And thank you guys, you're awesome. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and favorite my video. Y'all have a good day, beautiful people out there.